Manchester United have won away at Nottingham Forest. A good win for Manchester United considering what happened in the Premier League yesterday. Now, both Newcastle lost and Spurs lost as well, so that meant that Manchester United could go back into third with a win. And although it was against a relegation fight in Nottingham Forest, you can't take it for granted, and when the other teams lose, you've got to capitalise on that and win. Now, I think this win does put Manchester United in a very good position to get that top four, but I just want Manchester United to get it over and done with as quick as possible, so that then we can concentrate on whatever other competitions we're still participating in, if we still are participating in them come the next week. Now, with Newcastle and Tottenham to play each other, it does give Manchester United leeway of some slip-ups as well in that race for the top four. I mean, it's not good just fighting for the top four. It really isn't. Manchester United shouldn't be second to anyone in England, in my opinion, but it is what it is. And with poor performances lately, we've really fallen off off a cliff. But we got the job done today. A comfortable win in the end, really. Goals from Antony and Diogo Dalot. Antony getting himself a goal and an assist in the game. Diogo Dalot rarely ever scores, so nice to see him get on the score sheet. A shame that Sancho still doesn't seem to be nowhere near the level of player that Manchester United need. I don't know what's going on with him. His goal scoring record, his assist record has been very poor for Manchester United, and I think if Rashford comes back into the fold in the next week or so, then Sancho will be back on the bench, and you can't really argue with that. But with a lot of players out injured, Sabitzer being out injured as well, and Eriksen having to come back in, who hasn't played a lot of football lately, you're having the main two centre-backs out along with Rashford. It is a lot of players out, but you can generally cope against these sort of teams. But that's what the squad's for. That's what Lindelof and Maguire are for. Both a couple of internationals, so they've got to step up to the plate now. Got to do the business. They've got the clean sheet today. When Maguire's actually been involved in games for Manchester United, we have actually kept a lot of clean sheets, but I think that is more for the games that he's played in. He probably hasn't. If you look at the actual games, I'm not too sure what they are, but there have probably been games against opposition where you'd have expected Manchester United to keep clean sheets. But I think his record has been quite good in terms of the clean sheets this season. But obviously he's not the main centre-back for Manchester United along with Lindelof. But if they're coming into Manchester United just to play one or two games, it's not so much maybe of a problem. But the fact that Varane and Martinez are going to be out for the rest of the season, it looks, which is a massive concern still. But Manchester United have got to go with these players. We've got to carry on. We've got to go to Seville in the week and try and get the job done. We could have got more goals today. That is the only disappointing. Manchester United are not putting teams to the sword. We're really not. Our goal difference has been very poor, but we're now 3 points above Newcastle, and Newcastle have got to play Tottenham. They've got to play Arsenal still. So you would, although Manchester United have got 3 hard games coming up. I forget what order we've got them in, but we've got Brighton in the league, we've got Villa in the league, and we've got Tottenham in the league. That are 3 crucial games, so we needed this little bit of leeway in order to potentially slip up in one of them games, because we're not going to win all 3 of them. 2 of them games, Brighton and Tottenham, are away. Our away form has been atrocious, but we got the win today, so that was good news. But them 3 games are going to all be difficult games, because Villa are really stepping it up lately. So Manchester United have got that little bit of leeway now. We're 3 points clear, I think, of Spurs with a game in hand, which the game in hand is Brighton, and we're probably not going to win away at Brighton. So having that 3-point cushion, we need that, because in case we do slip up against Spurs as well, we've got to get a draw out of one of them two, Brighton or Spurs away, really, to cement that top 4 place. But the fact that Tottenham could, well, if they go to Newcastle and lose, then I think that would really give Manchester United the top 4. I really do. I don't care which position we finish in. If we're miles clear of Tottenham in 4th, I don't care. As long as we're in that top 4 and it's sewn up as quick as possible, that's all I care about. I'm not too bothered if we're 3rd or 4th, because I just want to be able to concentrate on the other cup competitions, and just because that's where it is for Manchester United. Finishing 4th is no massive achievement. Winning cup competitions is where it's at. We've won 1 League Cup. We need to win something else this season for it to be a decent, successful season. We don't want to end up finishing 2nd, 3rd, like Arsenal are going to finish probably 2nd and not win anything. To me, that is failure. You've got to go out there and win trophies. That's what Manchester United's built on. So if we can win another trophy, then that would be great. So just get this top 4 sewn up as quick as possible and concentrate on other games. And hopefully some players will come back from injury. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. A comfortable 2-0 win. It could have been more. They haven't really had a shot on target in this game. Manchester United, I think, have had about 7 shots on target, about 19 shots or something. So a comfortable win for Manchester United, but the 3 points is all the same 3 points. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. I'm giving Antony man of the match, a goal and an assist for Antony. It's nice to see that he's stepping up to the plate a bit lately, which is pleasing to see. I wasn't sure if he was going to be good enough to step up to the plate, but he has stepped up a bit more to the plate lately. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.